We've been waiting for it. We've been waiting for a new striker. We've been waiting for Fabrizio Romano to give it those three magic words. You got it from Super Mario there at the start, but you got it from Fabrizio Romano too. Here we go. Rasmus Hojlund, Manchester United. We've got Andre Onana. Tick. We've got Mason Mount. Tick. New goalkeeper, new number 8, but the new striker was the priority this summer, and we have got him. Maybe not the man that Erik Ten Hag wanted at the start of the summer. It's not Harry Kane, but I tell you what, I've got myself hyped up for Hojlund by doing that in-depth profile on him. He looks like an absolutely rough-cut diamond, and if Erik Ten Hag can coach him properly, and he absolutely will back him to, then Manchester United have unearthed an absolute gem of a signing here. From a profile perspective, it absolutely makes sense. Are we overpaying for him? Yeah, probably. Yeah, definitely. Do I care? Absolutely not. Last season, the season before, how long has it been since we've had a striker that we can rely on up front, consistently, across the course of a season? It's a genuine question. When was that? Because I can't particularly remember. This guy will not be somebody who we can expect to come in and score 20 Premier League goals next year. We have to allow him to develop. He's only 20. He only scored 9 goals last season for Atalanta. But Erik Ten Hag will back himself to do that. And this is from The Athletic. And look at this, right? United have delved into all the available strikers and have selected Hojlund due to confidence in Ten Hag's ability to coach and elevate his game to score regularly in the Premier League. Ten Hag, Man United have looked at Hojlund and gone, you know what? Yeah, he's not exactly what we need right now. And I don't think anybody apart from Harry Kane was going to be that striker this summer. But United and Ten Hag are backing themselves to get the most out of him. And these are the sorts of signings I think that a lot of United fans have been calling for. The sort of signings I've been calling for. The sort of signing that is somebody who isn't quite a star, who's got talent, but can come to United and become a star. They are my favourite signings in Manchester United's history. Rooney will always stand out. Ronaldo will always stand out. Vidic another one. Evra another one. Maybe Hojlund will be a name that we add to that list in a few years' time. But I tell you what, as I said, by doing this profile and looking in depth into Hojlund's game, I've really gassed myself up on him. I'll be totally honest. I really have gassed myself up on him because I think he could be an absolute star for us. We go here. Look, this dude is 6'3" and runs the 100 metres in less than 11 seconds. He has got pace to burn. You know, Ten Hag has said that he wants to make us the best transition team in the world. Imagine this. United on the counter-attack. That's Rashford down the left. Hojlund there, bursting through the middle. A little easy ball across. Simple goal. The sorts of goals that United haven't been scoring for a while because we haven't had a man making those runs in behind, because the only time we've ever done that is when Rashford's played up there. And he's not particularly... I still think Rashford's best position is on the left wing, and that won't ever change. But we've got our man. We've got the striker. This was the priority this summer. As much as I felt that the transformative signing this summer was going to be Andre Onana, the absolute necessity of a signing was someone like Hojlund, was a new striker. And we have got him in. We've got the here we go from Fabrizio Romano. Now, look, some of you might be like, Sam, well, why aren't we going all out to sign Harry Kane? Look, maybe. There's still part of me that's thinking, you know what if United just let Bayern agree a price with Spurs and then go in over the top for like 5 million? Swoop in late, hijack it like we did with Tyrell Malacia when Leon agreed a verbal deal with Feyenoord and we said, nah, in we go, 2 million more, we got him. Maybe we'll do the same thing with Kane. Now, Kane would have been the dream signing. I'm not going to sit here and say that I went into the summer dreaming of signing Rasmus Hojlund. It was always Harry Kane. That was the guy I wanted. That was the guy Ten Hag wanted. But instead, we've now got Hojlund, and it's a striker at a different part of his career. Kane he's your ready-made, guaranteed 20 goals per season. He at his absolute peak. Hojlund, but on paper, is probably about 5 years or so away from the absolute peak of his powers in terms of maturity of his game, development of his game, and he could do that at Manchester United. He could do that and win all the pots with Erik Ten Hag. I think, look, of all the summers for United to get it right, I swear on my life, I would never in a million years have predicted it would be this summer. All right, Mason Mount was in first. I love the idea of signing Mason Mount. I love Mason Mount. Do I think we overpaid? Probably a little bit somewhat, but I still think come the end of the season, we're all going to look back at Mason Mount and go, that was a good signing. That made sense. The signing which is transformative and which I still think will be considered one of the signings of the season, not just at Manchester United, but for the whole Premier League come the end of the season, is Andre Onana, cheap as chips, number one, experienced, elite level, world-class goalkeeper who changes how Manchester United will be able to build up our football, which is key to Erik ten Hag's game. And now we've got the new striker. We've got the new focal point. We've got the new man. As I said, Ten Hag has said he wants to make Manchester United the best transition team in the world. And that is where this man fits in like a glove. Look at this starting 11. Compare this to last season. We've got Onana in goal instead of De Gea. We've got Mount there instead of, I don't know, maybe Eriksen. And you've got Hojlund there up front instead of maybe Martial, maybe Rashford. That starting 11 is so much stronger. And therefore, by proxy, our bench is a little bit stronger. Eriksen's now on there. Martial, biscuit knees. I don't know whether he's going to play for United. Hopefully he just proved me wrong and he just nails it, but I don't think he will. Fitness, blah, blah, blah. Who cares? Let's speak about the main man now. And how much do you think he's going to play for United? Because curiously enough, right, this is from The Athletic saying that Man United, we were doing this last week. We've been planning for Hojlund for a while and how are we going to fit into the team. And they've had a little interesting note there down at the bottom. Despite a price expected to surpass 60 million euros, United are planning to give Hojlund time to settle by not making him an automatic starter and even possibly playing him on the left with Marcus Rashford up top. Now, I want you to let me know what you think about that in the comments, that maybe you might see a bit of that. I don't really understand that. I'll be totally honest. I don't really understand the concept of that. Because Hojlund, when he played at Atalanta, was somebody who played through the middle. Rashford's best position is on the left-hand side. I'm not sure why you would take Hojlund out of his best position and Rashford out of his best position and play them in each other's best positions. I don't really think that makes much sense. But if Manchester United this summer, right, think about it, because we're on the verge of it. Mason Mount, Andre Onana, Rasmus Hojlund, and Sofian Amrabat as the four main signings. I mean, that's pretty much better than we could have imagined. I think it is. Because the goalkeeper wasn't even a conversation come the end of the season. It was just, will David De Gea sign a new contract? And I don't like the way it went down. I still don't like it the way it went down, but I like the way it ended. I think Manchester United are far better off because of it. Now, I am so excited to see this. I swear on my life, I'm being truthful when I say this. I get more excited by prospect signings than I do about signing like world-class stars at Manchester United. I think I've just been scarred by the last few years. Like Di Maria is one that will definitely stand out. Alexis Sanchez is another one that will definitely stand out. Paul Pogba, I think you can add to that category as well. Just established stars that come to our club and you think, oh man, they're going to absolutely crush it. And they just don't deliver. And you're left deflated, flat, disappointed. And you go, oh, what could have been? Because it just didn't live up to the expectation. Rasmus Hojlund, we know he's going to be rough around the edges. We know that in his first season, he had to get used to the new surroundings, used to the new league, and it might not work out, and he might struggle. Sure, but the prospect of him coming and working under Erik ten Hag and all of a sudden developing into an incredible striker and fulfilling all of his potential, it could happen. And Manchester United are banking on it happening. That's why we've signed him. That's why we brought him in. And that's why Erik ten Hag is delighted that he has got his man. He has got a new striker. And it is Rasmus Hojlund. Welcome to United, my man. We've got the here we go. I really am genuinely buzzing about this. I think the Onana signing and the Hojlund signing, those two this summer are just going to take this team into a different place where it just couldn't get with the squad that we had last year. That squad probably went as far as it could. Add a new goalkeeper in, add a new striker in Hojlund, add a new number 8, maybe even another defensive midfielder in Amrabat, and let's see where we can go next season. But here we go indeed. Rasmus Hojlund is going to be joining Manchester United. What's your reaction? As you can tell, I'm pretty excited.